Hello guys, this is Alexi with Rock and Roll Tennis Camps, and today I'm gonna answer a question from Mistal85. And the question has to do with returns of slow serves, where those returns have to be taken well within the court. That doesn't sound like the adjustment is being made, and balls tend to be overcooked and flying out. So thank you for your question. Let's dive straight into it. So the most important thing you have to understand is when you hit it from the baseline, you're calibrating your ball for the full length of court, right? So it's a certain ratio between spin and power. So those are the two main components. So you calibrating it for the baseline, and it sounds like when you're doing it from the baseline, you have a good idea how to calibrate. But when you coming inside and hitting somewhere by the service line, you're losing basically a quarter of the ball's flying distance. So now you have to recalibrate based on your location, and doesn't sound like that's happening. So to recalibrate, what I mentioned a second ago, you have a spin and you have the power. So those ratios between spin and power are constantly changing. So if you're at the baseline, it's a certain ratio. Once you get closer and you lose some distance, some flying distance, you have to put more spin. Okay, so that would be my answer in a nutshell. You have to know how to increase or decrease the spin. So if you swing the same way, you swing from the baseline, but you swing from here, all this distance, basically like close to 20 feet, that's gonna be going out. So for you to contain that extra energy, you have to put some spin. And just in general, I've played many players who would serve, relatively slow, especially like early in my career. And what I learned is I would call that kind of a serve a trap. So it's basically they baiting you to overcook. So you should not give them the pleasure of giving them what they want. So I would double the spin, just make it very, very safe, and then what I would do, I just come to the net. But fundamentally, you have to have a very good skills of calibrating your swings. So you cannot, to play tennis well, you cannot have just one shot and you just hit that shot from 2 feet away from the net and from 40 feet away from the net. You have to be able to adjust. Some shots you get to put more spin, and some shots, when you allow it to do a little higher and closer to the net, you can hit flat. But otherwise, it sounds like you're not making that adjustment, and it's, your game is riddled with errors. So hope this helps. Please let me know if I can maybe break it down a little further for you. But controlling energy is what we are in the business of as tennis players. So, and to control energy, we only have two tools. You have to hit it. To make it go slower, you could hit it slower. That will be the amateur way. Or to make it go slower, you can put more spin, and that is the professional way. So depending on your level and where you want to go, obviously I teach my clients how to control it through spin. So that's the higher level. And for those slow serves is exactly what you need to do. So you put more spin, more clearance. It makes it very safe for you, but it also makes it very hard to return. So it's basically a double benefit. That's how you want to structure your game. Very safe for yourself and very difficult to execute for the opponent. So one more thing I'm gonna mention. So if you know that serve is coming slow, what you should not do is wait really far away. Okay, so you already know it's gonna be short, so you take a few steps and already wait pretty close. Now, if you're absolutely forced to do it on a forward, like a forward path, what needs to happen, and this is super common. So when you're running into the ball, I'll show you. So when you're running into the ball, just your running carries energy with, like, even if you don't do any swing. So I'll demo. I'll keep my arm totally locked in. I'll just run myself into the ball. So I'm giving the ball energy even without the swing, and most people do not account for that. So they usually overcook everything going forward because there's additional force that has to be accounted for, and to account for it, again, I would put more spin. So anytime you coming, running closer to the net, I would put more spin and account for that energy and kind of subtract it so it doesn't fly wildly somewhere out. All right, so hopefully this makes sense. Please let me know if you want me to explain something else about this, but spin is your short answer. All right, guys, thank you for listening. With that being said, go rock the courts.